Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the King Fan Man. And if you love Bethesda and you're not a subscriber yet, why not? Do it now! For those of you who love building settlements in Fallout 4, well, they are back in Fallout 76. And the more I have researched, even if you didn't like to build in Fallout 4, you had better at least find a buddy who does, because unlike in Fallout 4, I believe building will play a much more major role in the progression of your character in Fallout 76. So we had better all pay attention to this, whether we particularly like building or not, because it would obviously help one survive and thrive better in the Wasteland. And that is our goal in Fallout 76. Now, there are some things that are very similar in Fallout 4, but there are others that have completely changed. So there's a lot to cover. Let's jump right in. Now, I want to start where everyone should start, with the name. It is no longer called the settlement system like in Fallout 4. It is now known as the C.A.M.P system. C.A.M.P is an acronym standing for the Construction and Assembly Mobile Platform. Obviously, because you are now able to carry it around and start your camp most anywhere on the map. Unlike in Fallout 4, where you had designated areas to build your settlements where you look for a workshop, now in Fallout 76, you carry your camp with you and you can start your camp most anywhere, except for in places like outside of Vault 76, where obviously you wouldn't want a camp with huge defenses, picking off all the low-level people coming out of the vault, close to quest points that will be off limits for the same reasons. I do imagine these restricted areas may change during the beta and even after launch, as they will see where problem areas will begin to rise. Now remember what the whole subject of my last video was. Fallout 76 will be constantly changing, even after the launch. And of course, this will include the C.A.M.P system. When you find the area you want to build on, and you're allowed to build on, and it should be a level area, you will be charged a grand total of 40 caps to begin your camp. And I should say, each time you start a camp. Yes, you are allowed more than one camp. A blueprint will be made of your camp. You will be able to save your entire camp, and you also will be able to pick up your entire camp and move it when you wish. That will also cost you more caps, by the way. And just like in Fallout 4, you will gain experience for building. That brings me to the new menu. It looks like they tried to condense it and make it much more player friendly. And it better be, since we're going to have to be building at times while people are running around trying to kill us. And it has to be a much faster system. And it looks like it is. Now, since we are talking about fast and being shot at, what happens when our camp gets destroyed? We just talked about it being blueprinted. Well, Bethesda Game Studios made it so simple, literally with the click of a button. One button is all it will take to fully restore your entire camp. But remember, back to Fallout 4, you would have to repair each turret or each generator. Well, thankfully, they again have sped up that process in Fallout 76. And we will need that speed. All you have to do, click that one button, and your whole camp is repaired. And they say at very minimal cost. I should also say at this point that your camp is connected to your character, not the server or the game. When you log out of the game, your camp goes with you. It doesn't stay there to get damaged by other players. And when you log back on, your camp comes back with you, unless there's another camp in the same spot that your camp was. In that case, your camp gets blueprinted, and you can just pick another spot and put your camp there. So what else is different with this new Fallout 76 camp system? Well, there are a lot of new items, of course, with this new system. There is the Scarecrow. I like that one. The instruments. Everybody saw the instruments in the new trailer. Well, I think I figured out how those might work. It looks like each instrument is tied to a chair, actually. Like, did you notice how the banjo is actually leaning on the chair in the trailer? Also, in the very first trailer, Did you know how the harmonica and the guitar are actually connected with the chair? Well, I believe you pick the chair out of the menu, and then whenever the character sits in the chair, he or she then will begin to play the instrument. Pretty cool, huh? There is also an electric chair that you can pick out of the menu. Well, don't get too excited. There's no hookup for the electric chair, so it might just be for looks. Another very important new item is the ammo crafting table. Now, we kind of had this with a DLC in Fallout 4, but again, they've streamlined this, or they've condensed it and made it much faster and better in Fallout 76. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this ammo crafting table. I want to say something first, if you will let me. I've been maintaining that the role-playing opportunities in this game are going to be incredible, and I want to give you an example. One of the things they've said about this game is there's going to be much more resources in the map of Fallout 76 than in other games. One of those resources is going to be lead, obviously, to make bullets. So go with me in this scenario for just a minute. Say you want to be a bullet maker, okay? You want to sell bullets in this world. So you go out and you find a large deposit of lead, right? And so you're going to build your camp by this large deposit of lead. And you start mining this lead. And once you've mined the lead, then you build this ammo crafting table and you start making the bullets. Now, once you've made the bullets, how's this going to work in Fallout 76? How are you going to sell these bullets? How do you set up an ammo stand in Fallout 76? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've got an answer for you. Another one of these wonderful new items that will enhance your role-playing capabilities in Fallout 76, and it's in this camping system, and it's one of the trading items in this game. It is the vending machines. Now, there are all kinds of vending machines in this game. There are medical vending machines, there are C.A.M.P vending machines, there are ammo vending machines, there are armor vending machines, there are weapon vending machines, there are vending machines for almost anything in the game. Well, what do these vending machines do? The vending machines, the player stocks them with whatever it is, whether it's armor, whether it's weapons, whether it's ammo, and then other players come and can buy from you while you're gone whatever you've stocked in there. But now also, by the way, you have to have the corresponding skill card to be able to use the vending machine. So in other words, if you're going to use the medical vending machine, you have to have the medical skill card. To have the ammo vending machine, you have to have whatever skill card it is, okay? So those that wanted the skills back, well, guess what? You got them back. You're going to have to build your character specifically for what you want. So the scenario we're going, if you want to be an ammo salesman, that's what you're going to have to build your character for. So you're going to have to find you a buddy that in the medical profession to be with you. You're going to have to find a buddy that's strong with something else to be with you. You're just going to be the ammo salesman. Those that wanted the skills back, you've got them, but that makes it hard in other areas. Another skill card you have to use before you can be this ammo salesman, before you can build the camp, before you can build the defenses for your camp, you have to have the skill card to be able to do that. So again, those that wanted these skills back, it's going to be very difficult. One thing that Fallout 4's perks did, it was very easy to become very strong character, and some people said, you know, it was too easy to become strong, and that there was a pretty good point to be made for that. These skills are going to make it very, very, very hard. Those that really like the role playing, you've got it. They're back. So you've built your ammo crafting table. You've built your camp. You've built your vending machines now. You've worked to achieve your skill cards. You've unlocked the ammo vending machines. Now you can stock your vending machine full of ammo while you're gone questing. People now can do what? They can buy ammo out of your ammo stand vending machine. The role-playing possibilities just went out of the roof. That means there's a lot of role-playing possibilities for those that don't understand. Think about it. That's just one scenario, guys. You could choose to be a medic, or a gunsmith, or a raider, or who knows? And it was just confirmed that you can have multiple characters in Fallout 76. But I digress. Let's get back to the camp system. Now, the size of the camps we can build look to be on the medium to small level, and this makes sense because there will be the possibility of multiple camps on each server, and many large camps would make it almost impossible to run smoothly. Now, another item that was spotted that might be useful in the trading system was a Protectron pod. Now, I said might because it is obviously a Protectron. But what we don't know is if it's there for defense of your camp or to help attend your vending or trading stands while away. These are the things we will learn in the beta. And again, these things also might change through the beta as well. And you know, Bethesda Game Studios is still seeking to find the best overall system for Fallout 76, and remember, they said it's going to keep changing and changing for the better even after launch. And believe it or not, there are still many new things, even in those short little scenes that they gave to us, that I still haven't even touched on. There's new tables and walls and beds and chairs and statues and outhouses and fences, and I'm sure there's still some surprises that they've kept back for us waiting on that first day of beta. Don't you think there's some surprises that they haven't showed us yet? I bet. Well, I wanted to help y'all just a little bit to understand the camp system, that's the construction and assembly mobile platform, and the trading system just a little bit more, and I hope I did that. I do promise you that I'm just getting started, and I'm going to keep researching and bringing y'all more on this very subject. That is, if y'all are interested, of course. If you are, you let me know. If you would like more info on the camp system or on the trading system, you guys just let me know. And I want to thank y'all for stopping by the King's Corner as always. And I want to ask y'all to please consider supporting me on Patreon. That's what keeps this content on YouTube. You will always find that link down below in the description on every one of my videos. And as always, if you're not a subscriber, why not? You've listened this long, just hit that button. I am the King Fan Man. I'll see you next time.